Welcome again to Life with Jennifer JM, and I am your girl, Auntie Jen. And guess what? I am going to take you into something. The question is, will the government win the appeal for the DPP Paula Loyal? Will the government win is what we're going to look at. So we're going to look at it. Right, I'm going to take you through what transpired for those who don't know, but those who are following would have known what have taken place. So, it started here. In September 2023, the government of Jamaica made an unprecedentedly early amendment to the Constitution, completing it and tabling and passing the bill in a single sitting of the lower house. Within another 3 days, that same week, the bill was passed in the upper house, and 2 days later, it was signed into law by the Governor General. I have a little problem with the Governor General, you know. I want to know if the Governor General, him just signed to everything, or if him should be a part of the Constitution. Shouldn't him also ask if it was confirmed by the opposition and all of that? What is the role? Somebody explain to me, what is the role of the Governor General? Because I'm questioning his ability right now. The amendment was to raise the retirement age of the Director of Public Prosecution and the Auditor General from 60 to 65. At the time of the amendment, listen where the problem come in for Miss Paula now. At the time of the amendment, the then DPP Paula Loyal was nearly 63 and has already received a 3-year extension from her 60. She should have retired from age 60. But it was agreed upon, then she get 3 more years. So she get 3 more years. So she already received a 3-year extension of her period of service in 2020. Which she was nearing 60, the age of the Auditor General was not known, but was presumed to be in her late 40s or early 50s. So it didn't really have no impact on the Auditor General. It's just that they have to come off with that. So the age of retirement that they seek in the Constitution is not for all of Jamaica citizens. To say, well, we're raising that for that, for that. But in the government, it was all about in the government body. So we want to get that clear. The age of the Auditor General was not known and was presumed to be in her late 40s, 50s, but not yet 60. So we never know. That wasn't even the contention of the whole thing anyhow. Thus, for all intent and purpose, the immediate tabling and rising of everything been done for the express benefit of the DPP. So that is clear. That is clear. The problem we have in the court is the parliamentary opposition objected to the amendment, but the government, using its supermajority, was able to pass the amendment. The opposition challenged the matter through the courts, and on Friday, April 19, the Constitutional Court handed down its ruling by saying, and these are the 3 main points that the court handed down. I think a lot of us don't take time to look to understand. So this is that. The raising of the retirement age from 60 to 65 was lawful and constitutional. So that is not the problem. The incumbent, the DPP, already benefit from the sole extension allowed under the law, could not benefit from a further extension. The amendment to Section 2.2, which provide for the DPP to elect her time of retirement age 60 and before or no later than 65, is lawful. Its bearing repeat, the amendment was made in a single day to benefit one and only public office. Circumstances that require urgent attention The question then which arises is, what consideration led to the state of urgency that the government was applying in the circumstances? The motive for ensuring that the single office holder benefit remains unclear, and it's also opaque. We don't know. So we're asked the question. So these are some of the rulings that come down. The main part of it was, from the main part of it, in why the court struck it down, is that this amendment was not in agreement with the opposition and the leader. And you hear Del Richo came out and said they try to consult the opposition, and the opposition play politics. So because according to him, the opposition play politics. If the opposition play politics, it means that they go ahead and do what they do. But you can't override what it said. The government and the opposition must agree. So from once the government and the opposition never agree, it becomes null and void. I wonder what is hard in this for anybody to understand. What is hard in this for anybody to understand? So let us look at this now. When it goes before the court, now, what any of us here, what do we think the court is going to look at? I think the government is appealing on the grounds of saying that it's not an extension Paula Lolin get. Is that she reapplied to go up to age 65. But it is clear that a rush to amend the law and not consulting with the opposition is where the real problem is, you know. Is where the real problem is. So this is what we are looking at now in the appeal. The government appeal will fail, and more specifically, reading the judgment and the appeal and fully mindful that I am reading from a lawyer perspective. I'm reading. Not calling his name, but I'm reading what he has. So you understand. This is legal matter, and I'm reading it. There is no ambiguity in the judgment. The proceed of the amendment, the bill being tabled, debate and pass on the same day with no prior notice to the opposition, was inconsistent with the intention of the framer of the Constitution. That's one of the things that they will go before the court. And this is what the court will have to look at. Allowing the incumbent, the DPP, a further 2 years from September 23 would amount to a second extension. The term of the office of the DPP ended on the day the judgment was made publicly. So right now, the government also is breaching again what the court has decided, because on the same day that the judgment came down, she don't have a job. She don't have a job. Now, this is questionable. The fight for the Wellness Administration to keep Ms. Paula Lolin in office, using its parliamentary majority in a way to bypass and overcome and frustrate the opposition and hiding vital information from the public, is reminiscent of how the Golden administration used the office of the Attorney General and other state resources to protect the Jamaican people. So, Lord of mercy. I don't know, people. I don't know. But the thing about it now, after listening to this, I think you get a better understanding. The contention of the court matter is, let me read it again for you. The contention is that, so I don't know whether I appeal on what basis. Because how can you deny that the Constitution says you must meet with the opposition and come with an agreement in order to extend it? You never amend that part of the law that say you don't have to consult the opposition. We are watching it carefully, my people, my viewers and my subscribers on this channel. I want you to type in, who you think will win the appeal case? The government or the Constitutional Court or the leader of the opposition? However you want to put it, right? And we not take our eye for this. As they develop, we'll keep our eye on it. So leave a comment in the chat and we'll continue to have a dialogue on it. And remember, I'm your girl, Auntie Jen, and I will catch you next time. Bye.